Hey Mackenzie, I just wanted to make you a video just to say, I don't know, good evening to you. It's like 6 o'clock or something, maybe a little past 6. Or I don't know, maybe not quite that late, something like that, around 6, somewhere around there. I'm just taking a walk. It's a nice evening. My lips are sticky. That's why I'm licking them. Yeah, I mean, I'm just taking a walk real quick, and I wanted to, I don't know, talk to you or something. Maybe take you along with me. I don't know, whatever. Um, so I mean, I hope you had a good day in school. I went to bed yesterday thinking today was Saturday, and I woke up like, man, it's the weekend, and all of a sudden come to find out, boom, it's Friday. I'm like, what? I had that Saturday mindset when I woke up more than I've ever had. Like, really, I mean, I don't know what happened. I mean, I knew it was Thursday up until I got home yesterday, and all of a sudden I thought it was Friday, and I woke up convinced it was Saturday, and I'm just like, wait, man, that's wow. I don't even know what happened there, but yeah, that was definitely a rude awakening for me. Yeah. Um, I mean, I've had those days where I think, I mean, I'll wake up and I'll think it's a certain day when it's not, but I was convinced it was Saturday. I mean, it was locked in. Like, I was really convinced it was Saturday, and it really wasn't. When I went to bed like late because I thought it, tomorrow. For some reason, I got back last night. Thought I was gonna be back for a few hours, and I got back and thought it was Friday for some reason. I mean, I went, you know, I mean, wow, that was something else. But yeah. So I mean, I guess today's Friday, so I mean, I hope you had a good day in school. I don't really know what you're doing tonight. I hope you have fun. Uh, I don't even know. I mean, whatever you do, I mean, I don't even know. Do you, I don't know, hang out with your friends? I don't hang out with a boyfriend or, I don't know, whatever. I don't even know. I don't even really know what to say to you. I wish I could be there for you, talk to you about your boyfriends and stuff. And, you know, that's kind of what fathers, I mean, that's part of a father's job with a daughter, and with sons. Talk to the sons about girlfriends and stuff. And, so, whatever. But, I don't know. So, I mean, I'm just out here going for a little walk. I mean, probably around the blocks for a few minutes or something. I don't even know. But I'm trying to think what else to say. Maybe one day you and I could go for a walk together in person and like kind of ditch the cell phones and YouTube and Facebook, and we could actually, enjoy each other's presence, and I don't know, go for a walk, sit on a porch on a Sunday, or a summer night, maybe Sunday, I don't know, and just talk. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know, go horseback riding, whatever you're into. I don't know. I'm into I don't know. I mean, it's Buffalo, and there's nothing to do. I guess I'm, kind of into whatever Buffalo has for me, unless, I don't go to bars or anything like that. But, I mean, I was never really a drinker. But, I mean, that's really all there is to do in Buffalo is just go to bars. Like, it's bar, church, bar, church. Like, that's it. Like, I don't know. Kind of, sort of. Like, not even a lot of churches, though. There's a lot of bars, though. But, yeah, so, I mean, given the location, I really don't, I don't really, it's not really here, too much here for me to do. I mean, personally, I mean, so, I mean, maybe like go horseback riding one day or something, or I don't know, whatever you're into. maybe go out to eat, like I mentioned in one of my other videos. I mean, now if I lived somewhere where it was warm, then there would be stuff for me to do. Like I'm talking about warm, like, you know, warm. But the thing is with that, like Florida, I can't get with those hurricanes. Those, you know, I can't deal with that stuff. You know, and then California and you know, earthquakes and stuff like that. I mean, they're talking about. I mean, they've been talking about this for years, but I mean, really, it's only a matter of time before a good chunk of California just gets pushed into the ocean. I'm not trying to be part of that. And I'm definitely not trying to have you be part of that either. But you know, I don't know. Buffalo's kind of. I mean, I was born and raised here, you know. I mean, once you hit a certain age, Buffalo's only so big. I mean, like when you're small, it seems real big, but then as you get older, you kind of like, I don't know, you know. And then by the time you hit a certain age, it's just like, well, you've done everything there is to do, you know. I mean, I'm not a bar person, but I've gone to bars before, like, you know, real, you know, sporadically, like here and there, and I never like, you know, it was never something I just said, okay, I'm out of here, sort of thing, you know. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, when I was younger and stuff, I used to go to clubs like Canada and stuff, hang out with my friends. I mean, I was never even really an avid club goer, you know. I mean, but I've been to clubs before. I mean, I'm not as, you know, I know what it's like to go to a dance club, but you know, but obviously, you know, it's not gonna happen anymore. But that's yeah, I mean, if I was in a different location, I would have different interests, because I mean, Buffalo really doesn't have much to offer, you know. Somebody who, I mean, there's stuff to do, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to sit here and limit, you know, my city to just bars or anything. I mean, let's face it, I mean, it's Friday night tonight. Like, you know, I would have to say like a good 85 to 90% of the city is going to be out doing something, and wherever they end up going, they're going to be drinking. You could probably say that about any city, but like Buffalo doesn't have much to do to begin with, you know. So, but I mean, I'm definitely not trying to limit Buffalo to, you know, to just something like that. But I mean, if you really want something to do, you kind of have to go outside of Buffalo, like to Niagara Falls. Maybe you want to hit the falls, you know. You go down there. I mean, I've done that like since I was 2 years old. I've been to Niagara Falls a million times. I mean, come on, you know. You know, I mean, if you want to go camping or something, you probably have to go out where you are. I don't even know where you are, but in that general vicinity, direction, whatever. You know, so I don't know. So I'm kind of, you know, limited. I mean, like I said, I have people who I can, you know, hang out with. Like I said, I mean, if I want to hang out with somebody, I just go right up here, take a right. I'll be there in 5 minutes. I can say goodbye, Mackenzie, and just cut the video and just be hanging out with somebody in 10 minutes. It's no big deal. It's Friday night, you know. It's no problem. I don't know. You know, I'm kind of you know, doing some other stuff right now. I'm kind of going in a different direction for my life. So I mean, it is what it is. And the thing is like, I don't know. I don't want to say everybody, but I don't know. Whatever. I don't want to sit here and talk about people who, you know, who aren't here. It's not really my style. But you know, yeah. I mean, no. So I mean, I just do what I do. You know. I mean, I'm definitely not too good for anybody. I'm definitely not saying that. I mean, I don't stay away from people because I just kind of look down on people because they're in a. I'm not like that. I'm not a stuck-up person at all. I get along with everybody. I don't really care. I mean, as long as you don't disrespect me, disrespect somebody, you know, people who I love, or, you know, obviously, that's, I mean, those are basically, you know, my lines in the sand. Like, just don't cross that, you know, don't overstep that boundary or those boundaries, and we're fine. I don't, you know, I'm not a judgmental, mean person. I don't really, you know, care that. I mean, life is too short for stuff like that, you know. I mean, there's people who I prefer not to be around because you can't be around everybody, but it doesn't mean you have to hate that person. You know, it just means you can't be around them because for whatever reason. Maybe, I mean, some people are just poisonous. As a matter of fact, a lot of people are poisonous. You know, they really, really are. You know, so I don't know. It is what it is. I mean, I just kind of out here just walking, but I was actually thinking about giving one of my friends a call. But I thought about it, I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. I mean, I didn't want to do all that. I didn't want to, you know, open up that can of worms because I saw him. It was like a few months back or something, and you know, he was trying to get me to go to his house and you know, hang out and stuff, and I was just like, all right, well, you know, it's kind of one of those things, you know. So I wasn't trying to do all that. But I don't even really know what to say to you. I mean, I do these videos to you, and instead of just kind of just going with the flow, and it just kind of just da 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 da, you know, having the conversation just come out and flow. I mean, I don't even know you, you know, so I'm just basically talking about dumb stuff. I'm basically just bringing you along for the walk, you know. I mean, in person, I'm not this boring, but when you don't know somebody, you know, really at that point, you're, you know, what am I supposed to say after a while, you know? That's why, you know, a lot of these videos are just like 6-7 seconds long. It's just kind of like high and by. Like, I think real quick what to say, brick wall, goodbye, sort of thing, you know? Oh boy. Yeah, well, I mean, what I can do is I could show you where I used to live, which is this street right here. This is, you know, the apartment that, you know, me and your, when your mom's house burned down, her and your Aunt Vicky came and stayed with me for like a month or something, or close enough to it. I mean, I was young. This is before I even moved out of my house. I mean, it was my mom's place, but nonetheless, whatever. I mean, you know what I'm saying. So, but nowadays everybody wants to be so technical about stuff, you know. It's not your house, it's your mom's house. Okay, well, my mom's house. Like, you know, when I say house, I could mean apartment, I could mean house, I could mean, man, if I had a castle on a mountain, I'd say house. I wouldn't say, you want to come to my castle? I would say, no, come to my house, man. To me, a house is a house. You live there, you live there, you lay there, you rest there, you sleep there, you eat there, you go to the bathroom there, you live there. It's a house. I don't care if it's a shoebox or it's an apartment, a castle or a house or a mansion or whatever. A duplex. A house is a house, man. You stay there, you rest your head, that's a house. You know? Everybody wants to be so technical about stuff. So, in case you're that type of person, I'll just say, okay, it wasn't my house, it was my mom's house. It was right before I moved out on my own, but yeah, it's right down here. So, I'm not trying to be weird. I don't know if I should tell you this, but I mean, this is the house that you were conceived in. So, it's kind of awkward, right? But, oh well, it kind of ironic timing. I was kind of coming up the street here, so I figured I'd just, bloop, you know, take a right and just kind of show you where it was. Yes. But, yep. Whatever. Man, it's kind of awkward for me to say, but what are you gonna do? You know. Anyways, man, I used to have friends all up and down here. I mean, not all up and down here, but my friend used to live right there or right there. I think it was right there, or maybe it was this one.